What's going on, guys? We're back in the channel. I'm Money Merrill Tech. Today on the channel, we're checking out the DJI Nano, and I'm truly blown away on what this camera can do. I would take the camera with me everywhere I go, whether I'm going to do some errands, going to the gym, or even out with my wife and kids. This camera have not left my sight yet, and I'm gonna explain in the video why this camera might be the best camera to get in 2026. Hold on. All right, guys. I went on my way and picked up a lot of accessories for this camera, okay? Stay tuned for the review of my top accessories that I picked up for the DJI Nano. But in the meantime, let's get back to the regular review. All right, guys, before I show you what's in the box, I'll let you know there are two different variants you can get. You can get the 64 gigabytes for $299, or you can get the 128 gigabytes for $329. That's the only difference is in the boxing, it's just the size of the internal memory. Just know you can buy a micro SD card to expand the memory on the camera, all right? So real quick, what's in the box? You get some stickers, some quick start guides, manuals, you name it, all in the box. Get this the Type C charging cable. You get this hat clip. They also have a magnet on the back right here as well. Suction cup mount as well. You get this magnetic pigment. You get this housing that go around the camera that also has the charging cords that go through. So when you put it on like so, it just slap right on. And then when you're done with it, you just push on the back on the lid portion and it comes right out. You get the vision dock. And on the vision dock, you have your charging port right here and a SD card slot for expandable memory. Mount here, button here. The button here to release the camera, charging point right here, and then the camera itself, all right? You got a button here, replaceable lens, charging point right here, and that's pretty much it, okay? All right, getting ready to do some more errands and stuff, and I just want to show you the power of the accessories they give you is going to be your best friend, okay? Now, at first, I was skeptical on what they gave you, and I was trying to be creative. But that's the whole point of this camera and the stuff they give you. They want you to think out the box. Not only can you mount it on your windows and stuff like that, but right here, a perfect example, I took the hat clip, right, like so, and they will put it under the trim of my truck right here. So slide in one corner, like so, and boom. Now I got me a dash mount. Right? Well, I want to turn this around because these mounts are here allows you to do that without even problems. Boom, you're good to go. If I want to dock this here and then come over here and use a suction cup mount, boom, we're there. The flexibility of the accessories they give you is just amazing, okay? DJI really did a really good job giving you the tools to be creative. Is this here give you two options to stick this on here. You got the back side and the side, but for certain angles you want to be able to get what you want. So for instance, like I said, you're going to stick it this way, right, or this way. So for you to be able to get like a 45-degree angle, that's when you will use the clip for your hat. Here allows you to get angles because on the side here is also a magnet. So once I stick this on here like so, now I'm able to get different angles of my shots. So I purposely walked this way is because they are doing construction. So I wanted to see how the audio still picked up while walking through this construction. And then I'm also going to turn on the DJI Mic Mini to see if that make a big of a difference for audio and stuff. So you guys see what I'm seeing right now. They're pretty much right now doing instructions, so it's about to get loud and stuff. So I'm gonna try to keep talking so you'll be able to see if you can hear me as such. But I'm gonna turn this on a little bit so you can see how the DJI mic runs. So I'm trying to get a little more closer. Here in audio and stuff, okay? So in 3, 2, 1. All right, now, side note, you know that your DJI microphone is turned on because for some reason your screen black out, okay? That's definitely a key sign that your DJI Mic Mini is turned on. That's when your screen black out. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can hear me well or not, but comment down below on how it sounds. Now I'm getting ready to turn on the noise cancellation on the DJI Mic Mini, see how it sounds. All right, guys, since you're here, is the DJI Mic Mini turned on with noise cancellation and stuff? Comment down below on how the audio sounds. You probably can't see me as, as good, but just real quick, we're gonna test this out. All right, so still recording, got the DJI microphone set up. Like I said, this is more like an idea for people who want to create content. You don't have to go out of the way and buy them, them fancy suction cups that is on Amazon stuff. Yes, they are meant for this type of environment and meant for some type of vehicles and stuff. But for small little content, if you want to catch some POV shots of you driving your own vehicle in like a parking lot, so you don't risk damaging your camera, then this could be an ideal shot for you.
Thrills and adventures with an urban air.
Hey!
I'm doing this one. Oh, I don't like this already. Whoa! I don't want to fall.
Ready to test out the range of the Nano and stuff. So right now, my daughter is about to go on this little zip line here in urban air. And you see right now, I'm using my phone to monitor the camera quality and monitor her and stuff. And they're pretty decent away from her. Right now, she's currently up there getting ready to walk the plank to do the little zip line and stuff. So you about to see here how well this actually keep up.
Where's this thing go? Oh,
Are you ready?
all I gotta do is run.
So while she's doing that, make sure actually will track all that motion going on at one time. All right, guys. So, like I said, we've had this camera for about over multiple weeks now, and I've been testing it out to the fullest. Now, I have experienced some pros and cons of this camera. Now, real quick, the question you might be asking yourself is, do it overheat? And I don't have that happen to me one time. And the reason why it happened to me one time is because we recently had a snowstorm here in Texas. I had the camera in the dash, and I was trying to defrost on and keep it on low. And that caused the camera to overheat. Obviously, it's cold outside, the heat and stuff. So keep that in mind. If you do get that problem later on in the summertime where the sun is going to be blazing through the window, it might do the same thing, okay? All right, guys. So for 2026, like I said, I think the DJI Nano is just that camera that gives you more flexibility to be creative and stuff. I think this camera specifically make people want to create more. And truly, I have been creating way more stuff than I was going to do. I've created more stuff with this camera in the last several weeks than I have at all with any other camera. So that just tells you that this camera is going to be one of those cameras that just comes in clutch, come in handy. It's just going to be all around a total beast of a camera. Overall, in 2026, I think the DJI Nano is a true game changer for new content creators or somebody who want to add a little more creativity with this camera, okay? You cannot go wrong with DJI cameras at all. They all do an amazing job from the top tier to the low tier. They're just well thought up company and truly blown away with the product, guys. If you're interested in picking some up, guys, I'll leave a link down below. Stay tuned for my videos where I go over the top accessories I picked up for this camera. I got some stuff like a cage, different mounting systems, you name it. I got some ND filters for it as well and stuff. So stay tuned for that video, guys. But in the meantime, I am Money Tech. See you guys next time. Peace.